Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Bannerlord. Now, we're still at peace with everyone, or most people. No big factions have declared war or anything like that. These guys though, these guys have been a bit of a pain, so we need to fight. The only bad thing is that we had a betrayal. One of our allies, I'm just looking because I thought I actually gave him a castle. This fellow, who you might recognize, this clan, who were some of my allies for the longest time, switched sides. And I've already captured this guy, but I released him. And immediately he's back in a fight before I could reunite with everyone. That's the one thing I don't quite like about this game, so let me show you what happened. I chased him all the way up to about here. I managed to stop him and get him into a fight here. I defeated him and I had the option to capture him, but because he was originally a Battanian, I didn't want to start executing all the Battanians because we're going to need him later on. There's not many of us, so I opted to let him go. Now I traveled from there straight down here all the way until I reached this point when I saw this army. But what's going on is that another one of my allies was already fighting the guy I just released, who was back here with an army. That's a bit ridiculous. How fast the enemy can get parties together and get back out in the field is silly. You know, if you got into a close fight, a fight where basically you barely scraped out a win, if they managed to escape, they could come back to your position with an army with more troops than you have. You know, it's silly. But anyway, we have a fight going on here. There's 400 of them, and we've got a decent amount of folks fighting. I need to join in here and be the difference maker, I reckon. That's a caravan, he ain't gonna help. So let me help Yorig. We just about edge him out in terms of numbers. Let's see how many archers we actually have. Oh, I wasn't given in a position. Okay, never mind. I have 12 archers. I have like 12 of my troops. I could probably do some serious damage with my archers, so rather than me just, you know, ride on ahead, let's try to do this carefully. The enemies across the water. Oh god, I love these maps so much. Just the variety is like nice. So honestly, the enemy's going to be slow pushing through the water. I feel like I'm better off having my bowmen there. Keep my guys hanging back as a kind of fallback point. And then I'm going to go forward. Maybe I should tell my horsemen to go forward, but I'll leave my horsemen there just in case. We're already getting those hits in, which is nice. Maybe I'll go after the horseman over here. Just rode straight into his spear. That would have been bad. I actually tell friend from foe here, so I'm just swinging away. My archers are doing a good job, I think. They're getting some hits in. I don't know why we passed the enemy though. Like, I could go join them, my archers, but I attack so quick with this axe and hit multiple people. I just feel more devastating this way. Yep, that's working pretty good. We're getting the kills. This is exactly why. Where are my troops going? Like, it's my allies pushed past the enemy. I don't get it. Making the enemy fall back. I mean, like, to chase after us. But we're in a weird little position here, but it's fine. I'm going to leave my allies to it. The good thing is, if more of my allies go down, it means we get reinforcements, and every reinforcement waves, I get a few more troops. So, if for any reason this all goes south, I can call, you know, I'll have my own full army on the other side of this river, ready to go, mate. So, that's pretty good. Was a very satisfying kill. Do say so myself. Infantry scoot over, because I know my archers are going to need some room into a loose formation. Spread out a bit more so you can all see, all hit. Just keep that up. Rivers are great. They really are. Yeah, I told you my archers need, my footmen need to move over to make some room for my archers, because my archers forming a massive line. In fact, why don't we stand behind them? That's probably for the best. Now I could bring my archers forward, but they're just going to get hit by horsemen that make it across. Better to keep them there where they can get the odd occasional hit in, and it's all good. Sadly, they hit my horse. You can see all the arrows coming in now. Oh crap, there goes my horse. Oh, my allies blocking me. So, some patch notes were released, but the update isn't available yet. But what the patch brings, or will bring, is AI will utilize shields more in the shield wall. Or if they've got a shield, they will utilize it more. But not only that, a shield wall will no longer block allies from attacking, so an ally isn't going to constantly hit his sword against their shield. So shield walls should be way better now, which will be very interesting to see. I'm looking forward to that. The hell was that? That was like a bang behind me. Hold up. Oh, the water's that high it doesn't look it. Looks crystal clear, in fact. Doesn't look very deep. Tanya Peasant is dressed pretty snazzy clothes. There we go, we got him. So that was the army that they had. Hopefully we can capture a few people from this. You're welcome, Yorg. I'll take his head. I'll take his head. Okay. That went pretty well. Any more useful troops for me to take prisoner? Okay. The only bad thing about executing these two dudes is because my allies are basically deserters and join the enemy. If I take out the if I take them out now, they're gonna get that negative rep because I'm killing their current faction. And again, they left. Is it my fault? Not really. Off with your head, sunshine, and you. This is how I wage this war. Okay, so Sinella is secure. Yisraya weakened. They ain't gonna get very... They're not gonna gain much strength from here on out. There's no way. I'm just really waiting now just to see what's the next... what's happening next? Who's gonna fight us? Did he just join me? Oh, he did just join me. Oh, she, I should say. That is funny. Alright, we're still very much peaceful with everyone. Get my upgrades in. What are the chances that we go back to war with the Khazate? I think it's pretty high. I really want to fight the Western Empire. The Western Empire is the one we need to kind of like take territory off to really secure our own. Whereas the Khazate are just far away, they're not really much of a problem. But yeah, if they attack us next, Legetta, Tizia, and these castles down here, 4 castles here, 2 towns have got to be taken before we make peace again. And then if I can push it up, take this as well just to secure this passage into the desert. That is a must. We also need to clear up this side. So there's a lot of castles we've got to do. A lot of work. Basically, I'll need an army when the time comes. Maybe I should start forming it now just in case we end up going to war. We're never at peace for too long. Wahan the Golden's been captured by desert bandits. That's the only problem. The bandits over there have horses. They're very fast. Bulhan the Red lost his caravan as well. That was a shame. There we go. We'll just make it back to friendlier territory. Now, I did see that if you have an army and you kind of just wait in a village or in this town, you get your relation up with the notables there. So I'm wondering if I should do that in like a town for like recruitment purposes. Wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? I like the idea of just getting more of the horses and probably less of the mules, because the horses should keep the speed up. Mules are purely for carry capacity. Although my only issue is I'm starting to get the herd debuff. But the more of these I get rid of, my carry capacity drops dramatically. That brings my herd down to 1 though. 6. So maybe I just need to cut off some of these horses. Maybe just go for the better ones. Like get rid of all the tier 1 horses. And the carry capacity I lose from that is not too bad. But it doesn't bring down the herd thing too much. Then again, how slow is it really? Like, is it that big of a deal? I don't think it is. Right, so while I'm here, go back up and see if I can get some decent troops. Most of the battalions are out in the desert at the moment, so a lot of these places shouldn't have been picked too clean. I'll say that anyone that's like tier 2 and above is going to be nice. It's better than a peasant. Better than a peasant. You know, since all I'm doing is kind of just chilling here for the moment, why don't I go ahead and just get my allies to come over. At least my companions. See if I can increase my relation in some of these villages, see if that works. Hell, I could just form a legit army. Why don't I do that? And the problem is when I go to the villages to recruit these troops I'm trying to raise, Pauleh the Red's already been captured by the Southern Empire. How do you get captured by the Southern Empire, mate? Okay, so this is a pretty good one. Let me leave that marked. Anyone that has those youths is a pretty good one. I mean, I could go after the Southern Empire, try to hunt them down, but I don't know where they are. It says 0 strength. How can they have 0 strength? Who's left in them? Kingdoms. Southern Empire. Oh, there's 2 of them, and then the Southern Empire's gone. Where would he be? Okay, I'm very tempted to go after them. Because once they're defeated, that's it. They're done. Dead. Over. I feel like I'm missing a party. Yes, that's because I am. Woodrunners are nice. They throw javelins, which do a lot of damage if they hit. Okay, so I'm wasting my time a little bit here. But trying to keep my army strong is important. I've been defeated enough times to know that raising an army from scratch sucks. If I can avoid doing that, then all the better. Alright, so Southern Empire, where are you? Okay. It's going to be all the way to the south, which is down here. Let's go. I guarantee by the time I get down there, we're going to go to war with the Western Empire. Calling it now. And honestly, I probably don't even need my army for the moment, so let me just disband that. Didn't cost me anything. Maybe it just pulls the Shield Maiden away from the desert so she won't get overrun by any enemies that might be there. Pauleh the Red has been taken prisoner. Oh my gosh, guys, come on. So, the last 2 lords of the Southern Empire are in this area. Oh my god, if we go to war with these lot, that would be bad. Okay, what about Ira? So this is where they were last seen. This is the region they like to roam around in. Let me just check we're still at war before I travel all the way over here just to make peace. Unless they're prisoners. Apparently not. I don't know if I should keep buying horses. I'm getting that herd debuff, but it's like increases my carry capacity and all that good stuff. More cargo. All the food. Never go hungry. A lot of bandits in this area that could pose a problem. That may have chased my target away. Or taken him prisoner. Perhaps the best thing for me to do is merely just sit here. Keep checking to see if they've updated position, but they said 2 days ago. That's gone. Okay, that's gone. I need to just wait here. I need to just wait. See if they come running by. When they do, that's when we strike. Anyway, we'll continue this next time. Until then, thank you for watching.